Investors, I got a question for you. Do you want to find stocks that go up 500%, 1,000% or more? That's right, I'm talking about making 10 times your money with cheap stocks. You know, we're talking about dollar stocks that go to $10, 50-cent stocks that go to $10, things along those lines. Well, if you want to make that big money, you need to know about something called the 10-bagger window. The 10-bagger window, what is this? Well, look, there is a time for everything under the sun. I didn't come up with that. Solomon came up with that over 3,000 years ago. You heard of a book called Ecclesiastes. But look, he figured it out. There's a time for everything under the sun. Things go in cycles. There's opportunities that open up. There's an expression where every dog has his day, right? Well, every stock, even the crappiest stocks, potentially can increase 500%, 1,000% or more in what I call the 10-bagger window. Now, I literally wrote the book on this. It's called 10-Bagger Blueprint. My name is Jack Marks. I'm the author of, again, 10-Bagger Blueprint. Get this on Amazon. And I reveal in this book my proven system for finding stocks that go up 1,000% or more. Now, the key thing you need to know is this 10-bagger window. What is this? Well, it's a moment in time where everything, all the stars line up, so to say, right? So the market is right. The theme is hot for the sector that stock is in. All of a sudden, they have news flow that starts coming out on a timely basis. We're talking about three, 4 news releases per month. So there's an acceleration, which is what investors want to see. They want to see that velocity, which, of course, when they see that velocity, when they see that massive news flow accelerating, they see milestones. That to them is proof that the company is in that 10-bagger window. Now, if you don't believe me, prove it for yourself, right? Look at any high-flying stock. I don't care if it's Google, Amazon, Apple, whatever it is, right? And you'll notice over a period of time, the biggest gains happen in a short period. That's right. You look at any stock, and you see that most of the time they are trading flat. They may have, they might be up 50%, down 50%, but all of a sudden there is a moment where that stock starts a massive run. It starts to go parabolic. Okay, the parabolic run is usually when that 10-bagger window happens. Now, what is it? Generally, what happens is if a company achieves some major milestones, if they have some, major catalysts, they have some, really incredible performance, and it happens in a short period of time. Again, it has to happen in a compressed period of time. Let me cross the street here. These guys, okay. So again, the key is all these events, the positive news flow, all those things, they have to happen within a 3 to 5 month period or less. It's not something that you want to see drag on over 5 years, right? Look, if a company delivers quarter-over-quarter sales or earnings growth, and it happens within let's call it 2-3 quarters, right? You're talking about 6-9 months. Massive gains, right? 100%, triple-digit type gains. The market will go absolutely bananas. But if they do that over a period of 3 years, well, then that's not that exciting, right? People want to see that velocity. Okay, that's the big thing. Money loves speed. Okay, time is money, and money loves speed. That is the big takeaway. So if a company is able to deliver incredible performance in a very short period, then that time, that 10-bagger window is open, right? So again, what is a 10-bagger window? It's a moment in time. Usually, again, it's a 3-6 month period, maybe 9 months at the most, where a stock can have really that incredible performance. Now, again, as a rule of thumb, what has to happen? We want to see some incredible flow of news. So we're talking about a news release each week, which shows that the company has incredible growth potential, right? So these have to be relevant press releases that indicate to investors that the company is breaking out, right? It has to indicate to investors that this company can become that 10-bagger, right? So again, each company is different. So I can't give you specifically what those news releases are, but bottom line is they need to tell investors that this stock has the potential for incredible gains, and it has to happen once a week, maybe 3 times a month for a period of about 3 months, and that allows you to really get investors' attention, open up their imagination to what is possible. Now, why is that important? Again, I use an important word here. If you noticed, I said it opens up investors' imagination to what is possible, to the potentialities. Now, for a stock to increase 1,000% or more, it requires investors' imaginations, right? Because what you want is the market to start imagining. You want the market to start imagining what the possibilities are. Because again, the market values future earnings growth. It's not paying for where things are now. It's basically valuing the future, right? The market is paying for where things are going to be a year from now, 2 years from now. That's what the market is interested in. Stocks are valued based on the future earnings growth. It's not based on yesterday's news. Well, maybe a little bit of yesterday's, because that shows track record a little bit. But again, the big upside, to have those massive 1,000% returns, you need the market, you need investors to develop FOMO. You need to have the FOMO working, the fear of missing out on future gains. All right, you need people to start imagining, right? You need the market to start imagining that, okay, these guys had, let's call it 50%, 100% quarter-over-quarter earnings growth or revenue growth over the last, 2-3 quarters. All of a sudden, they start extrapolating. And saying, well, you know what? If they did that for the last 3-6 months, just imagine what it's going to be doing a year from now. So they start extrapolating. Again, I'm talking about that imagination. You have to open up investors' imagination, open them up to the possibilities. And the only way that happens is if all that positive news, those positive financials, happen within a compressed period of time, within 3 to 6 months, because that creates maximum velocity and maximum concentration of interest. So that, my friends, is a 10-bagger window. Get my book. I explain the details of this. I actually write much better than I speak. I'm not that articulate. As you can see, I kind of ramble on. The book is much more focused and decently well written. It's a couple typos. Again, 10-bagger blueprint. It's on Amazon. Check it out, and here's to your 100x success.